Welcome back to San Antonio Living. Trauma and abuse survivors can take back their power by sharing their stories. Beth Jones, herself an empowered survivor, is mentoring others to heal and thrive, and she joins us this morning to tell us more. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks so much, Shelley. I'm happy to be here.
All right, so let's talk about this. The book is called Becoming an Empowered Survivor. Tell me a little bit about it.
The book has my story about doing just that, healing from trauma and abuse that I've experienced throughout my life. And I am now an empowered survivor because of the healing journey I've taken, and I wanted to share my message with every other survivor of trauma and abuse, and that's why that book exists.
I think it's a great book. A lot of people have various traumas, different levels, of course, but we can all learn from the healing process.
That's right.
So let's talk a little bit about healing. You talk about radical transformation. What does that mean?
In June of 2020, I had a life-altering event that completely changed the trajectory of my life. And I have gone through a healing process that personally transformed my life. I've gone from being a survivor to an empowered survivor. And professionally, because I discovered my purpose through my healing process personally, I've gone from being a white-collar crime and fraud investigator to serving other survivors of trauma and abuse today as the healing mentor.
Okay, I love that. So what do you do as a healing mentor?
I use the power of my story to inspire and help other survivors to find and walk their healing pathway. We each have a unique history of what we've survived and how we've survived, and we need our own unique pathway to heal, and I help survivors to find that and have tools and resources and master skills to be able to be more resilient in their healing.
And then let's talk a little bit about the framework that you teach people about when it comes to that process.
Yes, the word HEAL for me is an acronym that means to hope, evolve, and love. And you see the three main pillars on the screen actually: hope, evolve, and love. Hope is the fuel that sustains us as we're going through the healing process, because it can get difficult at times when you're healing from what I've been through. Evolving is about those resources and tools and how you find the best ones for you and using them to improve your life and to make you more resilient as you're going through the process. It's also about super deep self-discovery work, which is where I discovered my life's purpose and made this professional transformation that I've gone through. And then ultimately the L in HEAL is love, because ultimately that's the reason why we heal, so that we can show up in love in all of our significant relationships.
What do you think is one skill that we have to master to be able to heal?
Yeah, this goes back to showing up in love in your important relationships, and that's really being able to recognize when your emotional state is in the fear-based set of emotions, so you're vibrating at a lower frequency, so you're experiencing fear or anger or anxiety, and the skill set is being able to recognize those emotions, go through them, know that they're there. You need to just let them process using some of the resources and tools that you have, how you know how to do that. Meditation, for example, may be a way of going through that. Just let them be. But the awareness to identify the emotion, the awareness to be able to say, okay, this is happening to me, I'm going to go through it, and then not reacting to the circumstances, in particular another individual who's causing those emotions, because you just create more damage for yourself and for the other person. And so that, to me, is one of my favorite skill sets, being able to do that, and really through that process then being in a place where you can remain more in higher frequency emotions, more loved-based emotions like joy and peace and happiness.
Much better. I love that. The book is called Becoming an Empowered Survivor. If you would like to know a little bit more, go to empoweredsurvivors.com. You can also call the number on your screen. It is 214-789-9423. And be sure you're following Beth on social media at Beth Jones Healing Mentor.